Is this thing on? Hello, YouTube. What's going on, YouTube? Hey, YouTube, welcome. I'm just playing. This is Brendan Hill. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. So yeah, welcome to the channel. This is the very first video. I just want to take this video to introduce the channel, tell you why I'm making it, tell you what we're going to talk about, and then to tell you about myself and my background. So the reasons for me making this YouTube channel come down to four things. The first one is that YouTube's always been something that I wanted to do. So I want to take on that challenge and try it out. The second reason is that I want to express my creativity and communication skills through videos. The third reason is that I want to deliver value to an audience out there. And the fourth reason is that I want to add YouTube as another stream of revenue for myself. So yeah, let's talk about point one, YouTube being something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have that confidence and skill to be able to look into a camera and speak into it kind of naturally. Right now, I'm probably really bad at it, but I hope to improve that over time. So YouTube for me is a challenge to get out of my comfort zone and try something that I'm not used to and something that pushes me to improve my skills and improve my confidence. Yeah, the second reason is to express my creativity through video. I've always loved making videos, putting them together and editing, and I want to take that to YouTube now. I know there's so much you could do with just filming. You could adjust the lighting, you could adjust the sound, you could do some really cool edits. So I hope to do that and just make helpful and entertaining content. My third reason is to deliver value to an audience. So I know if I'm going to have any sort of success on YouTube, I need to provide value. And value can be delivered by being entertaining, by being informative, by being educational, or being inspiring. And I hope that my videos could always deliver a combination of those four things. So that's what I'm going to aim for. Lastly is to add YouTube as another revenue stream, another side hustle. I have a main job and I have a lot of side hustles, and I want to add this to it. I'll get into what those are a little bit later, but YouTube is hopefully going to bring in another stream of revenue for me. Now, what is the channel going to talk about? Basically, the channel is going to be about things that I want to talk about, things that I'm experienced in, or things that I'm interested in researching if I don't have experience or knowledge in a particular area. I'm always going to try to deliver things to you that are factual and best represented. And if I don't have that information myself, I'll try to find someone that can provide that. So with that said, this channel is going to serve a variety of audiences. It's going to serve those that are working in business, those who want to work in business, those who are studying business, whether you're in college or studying on your own, and those who want to start their own business, those that are interested in entrepreneurship and side hustle. So in March of 2020, I started this blog, Business Professionals, which was meant to help young professionals in business succeed personally, professionally, and financially. So we covered a lot of topics because my motto was that to be a successful professional, you should be well-rounded. And well-rounded means being skilled and knowledgeable in a variety of areas. So being a successful professional isn't just about knowing all the business and finance terms and calculations. You need to have people skills. You need to know certain things about psychology. You need to know time management, project management, how to learn, how to memorize. You need to be financially stable and have financial literacy. And you need to be healthy. Your mind and body need to be operating optimally. So all of those things collectively will serve the purpose of helping you as a professional succeed. So that's what the blog covered, and that's what this YouTube channel is going to be an extension of. Ultimately, everything we talk about is going to serve the purpose to help young professionals and entrepreneurs navigate their career and journey and try to find success. As for the pace of the videos, I am going to start out hopefully posting one video a week, and as my editing and workflow improve, I'll hopefully pump that up to 2 to 3 videos a week. So now we'll get into my background a little bit. I'll start off by saying that I grew up in Las Vegas, Nevada. And when I decided to go to college, I went to the University of Utah and I ended up getting my bachelor's degree in finance. But I didn't start off as a finance major. I started off as a chemical engineering major, and I did that for 1.5 years. And over that 1.5 years, I learned that I didn't really like chemical engineering I decided to change my major and go towards what I always gravitated towards, which was finance and business. I love stocks. I love covering the financial markets, reading about the news and all that. So going with finance was definitely the right decision, and I was happy with that. But changing majors set me back a year and a half. So I had to do a lot to catch up to my peers with classes and with internship experience. But ultimately, I ended up graduating with 2 internships under my belt. I'm now 3 years out of college, but in the past 3 to 4 years, I've either interned for or worked for 2 Fortune 500 companies, a hedge fund, a wealth management firm, and a boutique financial services firm. So my first job out of college was actually my dream job. I was the 3rd person brought on to this hedge fund that was expanding. They had 6 to 8 years of great track record, so it looked really promising. And then that dream came crashing down after about 5 months when the fund ended up going under. So within 5 months of graduating, I had no job because the fund shut down and I had to start searching for jobs again. So I decided to move back to Las Vegas, and I ended up getting a job with MGM Resorts International on the corporate finance team and specifically the investor relations team. And I did that for about a year and a half, and it was really fun and I learned a lot. But after a year and a half, I was ready to move on and advance my career. And luckily, one of my good friends was passing through Las Vegas, and I was telling him, hey, I don't like my job right now. I'm kind of looking. He said, well, I know this guy who's hiring in Newport Beach. I basically told him, I don't care what it is. I'm gonna go out there and interview because it's Newport Beach. So I ended up doing that. Now I work for this, what I would describe as a boutique financial services firm. We provide advisory services into tax efficient investments. So we basically raise capital, we purchase and sell a variety of assets, including renewable energy projects, specifically solar. We buy, sell, finance films, and we also raise capital for research projects. So it's a really cool job, and that's what I'm doing right now. Recently, I started working for our sister company, which is a firm out in Beverly Hills that specifically focuses on financing and producing films. So I've started doing some financial modeling work with them. Additionally, because of my blog, my writing skills improved, and I was able to secure this freelance job as a content editor on this popular blog, The Balance. And The Balance is a personal finance blog. So basically, I get these tasks, I get these articles, and I'm supposed to edit them and check them for grammatical errors, adjust the flow of the content. I check the citations and facts and all the math. I basically try to polish every article up that I get. So that's a really cool side job. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have 1 primary job, I have 2 main jobs, and then I have a couple side hustles, which I'll get into in some other video. And then finally, to boost my knowledge, my credibility, and my marketability, I am pursuing the CFA and CFP designation, which are 2 highly coveted designations in finance. The CFA is a Chartered Financial Analyst. It takes about 3 years to get. There's 3 levels that you have to pass. And the CFP stands for Certified Financial Planner, and that'll probably take about 2 years for me to complete. So those 2 certifications will help me as a professional, but also help me be educated when I talk to you guys about finance and personal finance and money management and things like that. So that's what I'm doing right now, and that's it for this video, you guys. I just want to tell you why I'm making this channel, what we're going to talk about, and who I am as a person and a professional. I'm really excited to start making these videos for you guys. I hope that I'll always make them helpful and interesting. I want to keep things really casual. I don't want to have this be some boring channel that gives cookie cutter responses that every other channel gives for career matters or financial matters. I want to give things to you straight up. I want to give things that I've experienced, things that others have experienced, or things that I've read and learned about. So with that, that's the end of this video, and I'll see you on the next one.